Veterans are going to test you, right? And if they feel that you've gotten more money or more publicity, they're upset about it.
I saw it. She makes the right play every time. Not all the time. She makes her teammates better.
This year, Caitlin Clark broke the record for three-pointers.
In just one season, everything shifted dramatically. During a June 5th, 2025 interview, Michael Jordan made a bold and unexpected statement, openly saying that Caitlin Clark is the better player compared to Angel Reese, stunning the entire basketball community. He went as far as calling Caitlin the top player in the WNBA without hesitation. There was no softening of words, no debate, just a blunt and undeniable claim. With that single statement, the GOAT didn't just spark conversation. He intensified an already heated rivalry, adding even more fuel to the fire.
I really don't have regrets. I am a person that says, as soon as you look back in your history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change,
something needs to shift. On June 5th, 2025, the sports world was shaken by a surprising statement from Michael Jordan. The basketball icon publicly expressed that Caitlin Clark is a better player than Angel Reese in a move that caught many off guard. To be clear, both players are highly talented, but this was not a carefully neutral comment. Jordan didn't soften his words or leave room for interpretation. He made his stance clear. Clark isn't just great, she stands above, and her rise has been undeniable over time.
Leave free money on the table when the face card comes to town. Yeah, man, because we remember last time Caitlin Clark was there, bro.
This went beyond a simple slight toward Angel Reese. It felt like a complete public setback. Fans didn't take it lightly and reacted strongly. Meanwhile, reports suggest that Reese is extremely frustrated with how things in women's basketball are being handled.
Right now, It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me.
It felt like an overwhelming and definitive moment for Angel Reese. To many, it came across as a public embarrassment rather than just criticism. Fans reacted strongly, and the situation quickly escalated. You can imagine the message being interpreted as, she's talented, but this other player stands out more. This raises a question. Why would Michael Jordan, who is usually careful about avoiding public controversy, step into such a debate? The answer seems to circle back to Caitlin Clark. Jordan reportedly sees more than just a skilled athlete. He recognizes a level of impact and presence that reminds him of his own career. With her standout performances, clutch moments, and strong public appeal, Clark has changed the landscape of women's basketball in a way many consider historic. Even figures from Jordan's circle have echoed similar thoughts. His longtime agent, David Falk, has compared Jordan's dominance in the 1990s to Clark's current influence on the women's game. When you take it all in, it goes beyond simple praise. It suggests a passing of influence from one era-defining figure to another.
Bigger arenas so that they can try to profit off the Caitlin Clark train coming to town. Most 20-point 10-assist games in WNBA history, which I think you could say, yeah, it's a good game. Like that's how you classify. Vandersloot, obviously, 430 games played, had 10 of them. Diana Taurasi, people talk about it as the GOAT, right?
The GOAT.
You're damn right.
564. Where'd she go to school?
UConn.
Okay. 565 games played. She has 9 20-point 10-assist games. And then Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark's $28 million Nike deal is more than just a sponsorship. It signals her rising status in the sport. When combined with her signature Wilson basketball line, her overall market appeal rivals, and in some cases may even exceed, that of many male athletes. From that perspective, Michael Jordan's admiration for her becomes easier to understand. In his view, she represents not just the future of women's basketball, but a defining force within it. Media coverage often amplifies this narrative. Certain highlight sequences are edited in ways that shape perception, quickly shifting attention from one player to another and intensifying comparisons between them. As a result, a rivalry begins to form in the public eye, which the media readily amplifies. Angel Reese, a strong and confident competitor, finds herself placed in a difficult position. Her talent, energy, and fan support are undeniable, but the spotlight increasingly leans toward Clark's achievements, endorsements, and growing influence, including praise from Jordan himself. Over time, this has turned into more than a simple sports comparison. It's being framed as a branding battle, Reese as the fearless competitor trying to hold her ground, and Clark as the polished, highly marketable star redefining the sport's reach. While Reese has built a strong identity through confidence and success on the court, Clark's rapid rise in visibility and commercial value has widened the gap in public perception. Jordan's comments only intensified that contrast. His praise wasn't just encouragement. It added weight to an already growing narrative about who is shaping the future of the game. For Reese, this kind of spotlight can feel harsh, especially after a dominant stretch where expectations were high. Instead of equal recognition, she is now often measured against Clark in nearly every discussion. At its core, this is no longer just about basketball performance. It's about storytelling in sports, who gets framed as the rising star and who gets cast as the challenger. Clark is increasingly portrayed as the central figure of that story, while Reese is often positioned as the one chasing that momentum. Whether that framing is fully fair or not, it is how the narrative is being shaped. And Jordan, intentionally or not, has become part of that storytelling by publicly aligning his perspective with Clark's rise.
God, get this young woman off of social media. Someone needs to take away her phone, take away her laptop. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they were the biggest stars in women's basketball. Hell, you can make the case that they were two of the biggest stars in all.
Angel Reese is a powerful and confident player known for her aggressive, high-energy style and strong presence on the court. However, despite her talent and impact, she is often compared to Caitlin Clark, whose skill set, deep shooting, and growing popularity have made her the central figure in women's basketball narratives. The media and fans have amplified this contrast, turning their differences into a major rivalry. Michael Jordan's public praise of Clark further intensified the discussion, adding weight to an already heated comparison. As a result, the story has become less about individual performance and more about branding, perception, and who is seen as the face of the future of women's basketball.